Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss about all the member of the wildcats family. The Felidae is a family of mammals in the order Carnivora. They refer to as cats. From the tiny rusty spotted cat of Sri Lanka to the massive Siberian tiger of the Russian Far East, there are about 40 species of wildcats in the world, and each of them is as beautiful as it is unique. Felidae species exhibit the most diverse fur pattern of all terrestrial carnivores. They have retractile claws, agile muscular bodies, and strong, flexible forelimbs. Cats are native to almost every region on Earth with the exception of Australia and Antarctica. So friends, how many species of wildcats are there? While the total number of recognized species of wildcats varies, the 8 lineages that makes up the Felidae family are widely accepted. As of November 2017, the Cat Specialist Group of IUCN recognizes 41 species in the family Felidae, including the domestic cat. The family Felidae is made up of 2 subfamilies, that is Pantherinae, which constitutes the 7 big cats, and Felinae, that represents the 33 small cats. Now I will talk about all wildcat species according to lineage. Number 1. Panthera lineage. The Panthera lineage represents some of the most charismatic big cats on earth, such as tiger, Panthera tigris. The tiger is the largest cat in the world. Sadly, the tiger is also the most endangered big cat. We almost lost the Siberian tiger as well, but thankfully, in the last few decades, intensive conservation measures have been applied in the Russian Far East, and the Siberian tigers was brought back from the brink of extinction. Now, most of the remaining tigers belong to the Bengal subspecies that occur throughout the Indian subcontinent. Lion, Panthera leu. The second largest and most famous cat in the world, the lion once ranged across most of Africa and parts of Europe and Asia. Today, the population is restricted to fragmented population in sub-Saharan Africa and one critically endangered population in India. We have already lost the wild Barbary lion that used to graze the wilds of Egypt, Morocco, and Algeria. Jaguar, Panthera onca. The jaguar is the third largest and most water-loving big cat in the world. It is an excellent swimmer and can often be found resting on the banks of the river. It also has the strongest bite in relation to body size among all big cats. Its powerful jaws are capable of crushing the skull of an adult caiman. Leopard, Panthera pardus. Of all types of big cats, the leopard has the widest distribution range, occurring from sub-Saharan Africa through Central Asia, across the Indian subcontinent to Southeast Asia. That means the leopard is the most successful species among all big cats, while some subspecies of the leopard are highly endangered, such as Amur leopard. Snow leopard, Panthera ansia. The most elusive of the big cats, the snow leopard is often referred to as the ghost of the mountains. This elusive cat lives in one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. The high altitude mountain ranges of Central Asia and each individual ranges over huge territories. Clouded leopard, Felis nebulosa. The smallest of the big cat species, the clouded leopard is the most acrobatic. It is one of the best climbers in the entire wildcat family. They are the only big cats that can purr, and they have the longest canines relative to body size among all big cats. So sometimes they are referred to as the modern day saber-tooth. Santa clouded leopard, Felis diardi. Until 2006, the clouded leopard was believed to be a single species. However, the use of genetic analysis techniques revealed that the clouded leopards from the island of Borneo are in fact a separate species. They have diverged from their mainland cousins about 1.5 million years ago. Number 2. Bearcat or Pardophelis lineage. The second lineage to diverge from the common ancestor, the bearcat lineage, contains 3 wildcat species, all occurring in the Southeast Asia. This lineage represents some of the rarest Asian wildcats such as Borneo bearcat, Catopuma badia. The endangered Borneo bearcat is the holy grail of the wildcat world. It observed only on the island of Borneo. These cats are so secretive that virtually nothing is known about them, and they are almost rarely seen in the wild. Asiatic golden cat, Catopuma taminki. Another rarely seen cat, the Asiatic golden cat, has a wide but patchy distribution from India to Malaysia. It is present on the island of Sumatra but doesn't occur on any other Indonesian islands. Marble cat, Pardophelis marmorata. Marble cat is one of the most good-looking small cats with its exceptionally long tail and beautifully patterned coat. This near-threatened species ranges from the Himalayan foothills to Malaysia and on the islands of Sumatra and Borneo. Number 3. Caracal lineage. The third oldest lineage, the Caracal lineage, contains 3 medium-sized species such as Sarbel, Leptilurus sarbel. Sarbel is an unusual-looking cat with very long legs, large ears, and a short tail. All these adaptations are necessary for locating prey in the tall grass where it lives. It is widespread in southern Africa but rare in the north of the continent. African golden cat, Caracal aurata. One of the rarest species of wildcats in Africa, the African golden cat occurs in the rainforest of West and Central Africa. It mostly prefers the dense tropical forest that makes it difficult to spot in the wild. Caracal. This is the only member of the Caracal lineage with distribution extending outside of the African continent to the Middle East, Central Asia, and India. Its name comes from their jet black ears topped with tufts. Number 4. Ocelot or Leopardus lineage. This is the most diverse lineage of wildcat species. It contains 8 small spotted cats, all with Latin American distribution. This lineage is different from all others in that its members have 36 chromosomes rather than 38. Ocelot, Leopardus pardalis. This wildcat occurs across South America, Central America, Mexico, and southern Texas. It is probably the most common, or rather the least uncommon, of South American wildcats. Next one is margay or Leopardus widi. Similar in appearance to the larger Ocelot, the margay is a much more skillful climber. Unlike the Ocelot, the margay spends most of its life in the trees. It is one of only 3 wildcat species with the flexible ankle joint that allows the cat to climb down trees at first. Our next wildcat is Colo, Leopardus colo. The colo includes small wildcats that were previously recognized as 3 different species: colo, the Pantherinae cat, and the pampas cat. But the recent revision of the Felidae Family taxonomy by the cat specialist group recognized the colo or the pampas cat is a single species that ranges throughout most of Argentina and Uruguay. Next is northern oncilla or Leopardus tigrinus. The oncilla is similar to the ocelot and the margay, but smaller. Recently, the oncilla has been split in 2 separate species, that is, northern oncilla and southern oncilla. The northern oncilla occur in Central America, Venezuela, Guyana, and northeastern Brazil. Southern oncilla, Leopardus gutulus. The southern oncilla occurs in central and southern Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, and northern Argentina. Cod, Leopardus guigna. This wildcat is also known as guina, is the smallest wildcat species in South America. It occurs primarily in the south and central Chile. The next one is Geoffroy cats or Leopardus geoffroyi. Similar in appearance to guina but larger, the Geoffroy cat has a wider distribution from southern Bolivia to the Argentina. Indian cat Leopardus jacobita. One of the world's rarest cat, the endangered Indian cat occurs only at high elevations in the Andes in southern Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, and Peru. Just like its bigger relative, the snow leopard, the Indian mountain cat is one of the most rarely seen wildcats in the world. Number 5. Lynx lineage. The lynx lineage contains 4 separate species that are all quite similar in appearance. All 4 species have short tails and tufted ears. First one is Canada lynx or Lynx canadensis. The most northern member of the lynx lineage, the Canada lynx, ranges across Alaska, Canada, and the northern United States. Iberian lynx, Lynx pardinus. This is the world's most endangered species of wildcat. Fewer than 100 cats remains scattered throughout the isolated patches of the Mediterranean scrubland in Spain by 2002. After 2 decades of intensive conservation efforts, lynx population has grown to at least 1,300 individuals across Spain and Portugal in 2022. Eurasian lynx or Lynx lynx. This is the largest member of the lynx genus and has the widest distribution. It ranges across Siberia, Asia, and Eastern Europe. Bobcat or Lynx rufus. Similar in appearance to the Canada lynx, bobcat ranges from southern Canada to central Mexico. It is smaller than the Canada lynx and grows to about twice the size of a domestic cat. Number 6. Puma lineage. The Puma lineage contains the most unusual mix of feline species. that is, one typical small cat and two oversized small cats. One of them is Puma or Puma concolor. While the Puma is quite a large cat, it doesn't belong to the big cat family, often referred to as cougar or mountain lion. Puma ranges across South America, Mexico, the United States, and parts of southern Canada. Cheetah or Acinonyx jubatus. The cheetah is the fastest species of wildcats and the fastest land animal on earth. It can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3 seconds. They are found in southern, north and east Africa and a few parts in Iran. The Iranian population, known as Asiatic or Persian cheetah, is listed as critically endangered. The last one is Jaguarundi or Harpyliurus jaguarundi. With its short legs and long body, the Jaguarundi is one of the oddest looking cats. It occurs in southern, North and South America. Number 7. Leopard cat lineage. The species in this lineage all have Asian distribution. First one is Pallas's cat, Otocolubus manuel. Also known as manuel, this strange-looking Pallas's cat has the longest and thickest fur of any cat species. The reason it needs such a luxurious coat is its extremely cold weather. One of the best places to see the Pallas's cat is on the Tibetan Plateau at the northern tip of China's Sichuan province. Rusty spotted cat, Prionellurus rubiginosus. The smallest wildcat in the world, the rusty spotted cat is native to the deciduous forest of India and Sri Lanka. It grows up to 1.6 kg in weight and 48 cm in length. Flat-headed cat, Prionellurus planiceps. The flat-headed cat is an endangered small cat that occurs on the Thai Malay Peninsula and the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. This unusual feline leads a semi-aquatic lifestyle, living on riverbanks and hunting aquatic vertebrates. Fishing cat, Prionellurus vivirinus. Unusual among cats, the fishing cats are not only love water, but they depend on it for food. Much like the flat-headed cat, both species hunt fish and small aquatic vertebrates. This cat has a wider distribution range across South and Southeast Asia. Mainland leopard cat, Prionellurus bengalensis. The most widespread of all Asian small cats, the leopard cat ranges across South, Southeast and East Asia. Santa leopard cat, Prionellurus javanensis. In 2017, the Santa leopard cat occurring on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra was separated from the mainland leopard cat on the basis of genetic analysis. It is common in Borneo. And finally, there is another special new lineage of Felidae, which is the domestic cat or Felis lineage. The last lineage to diverge from the common ancestor and therefore the youngest branch. The 6 small wildcats in this lineage are all closely related and distributed in Africa and Eurasia. First one is jungle cat or Felis chaus. This small cat, also known as a swamp cat, is a medium-sized cat occurring from the Middle East to South and Southeast Asia and southern China. Black-footed cat or Felis nigripis. Africa's smallest wildcat, the black-footed cat, is the second smallest wildcat in the world after the rusty-spotted cat. It is an excellent hunter with an astonishing appetite. It can consume up to 3,000 rodents a year. This cat has a narrow distribution range in the southern parts of South Africa. Sand cat or Felis margarita. The true desert dweller, the sand cat, occurs in the desert of North Africa, the Middle East and Central Asia. While not threatened, this species is not very easy to see in the wild. Chinese mountain cat or Felis beati. One of the least known and the most rarely seen wildcats, the Chinese mountain cat wasn't even photographed in the wild until about a decade ago. It has a narrow distribution in western China. African wildcat or Felis libica. After some recent taxonomic changes, the wildcat species have been separated into the African and Asiatic wildcat and the European wildcat. These species are found in Africa, West and Central Asia, Northern India and Western China. European wildcat or Felis sylvestris. The European wildcat has a petty distribution in the forest of Western, Southern, Central and Eastern Europe up to the Caucasus Mountains. And the last one is domestic cat, Felis catus. It is the only domesticated species in the family Felidae and is commonly referred to as the domestic cat or house cat to distinguish it from the wild member of the family. So friends, which is your favorite feline species? Do tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share.